Good evening, guys. So, actually, due to some busy schedule, I could not find time that I can make such information as a video to you. But due to some because of some request, many children they are asking the remaining part of the this project National Children's Science Congress 2022-2023. That about two sub themes I have discussed already. The third, fourth, and fifth sub themes are remain. So, because of their highly need, so I am going to prepare this third video on sub theme 3. First and second I discuss with the ideas. So third theme also similarly I am going to discuss with the ideas, project ideas. What are the project? What type of project you can make, or you can have some just idea. Okay, this idea you just take and you try to create one new one. Just you take the help of this. Don't take the same idea which is given here. Okay, it's kind of copyright, so don't do this. You just take the idea from here and make your own. It is the best. So the third sub theme is social and cultural practices for ecosystem and health. It is very clear. The sub theme is very clear that what you have to do, or what a student should do for the project by taking with the sub theme 3, social and cultural practices for ecosystem and health. Social and cultural practice, some practices which are using the practice since ages, means their forefathers are using same practice, and still this kind of practices are there in the society or in a local level. This is the cultural practice which is for ecosystem and health, which is good for ecosystem and health. So what kind of focal areas, what are the areas you can work? A is given a traditional knowledge system based frame of references. What are the traditional knowledge traditional systems are going on? This can be one. Acquired modern frame of references. What are the modern frame are there that you can take as a reference? Induced frame of references. Okay, induced frame also you can use. This is the just focal areas. What are the areas? Next, what are the project ideas, or what are the project you may have, or what kind of project you may have? This is given some ideas. Let us understand. Agricultural related social and cultural practices leading to non-chemical farming with respect to biological pest and nutrient management. It is very clear. Agricultural land is also a kind of ecosystem. It is called agro ecosystem or agricultural ecosystem. A large area which is open field where we do different kind of crops. This kind of area is called agricultural area. This is one kind of ecosystem. Okay, so dear all, in the area or in land or in a particular area, there are a lot of Lots of things are there, like living and non-living. If you see, the non-living things are like mainly soil, water, air. And if you see, the non-living things are many micronutrient and many insect, earthworms, rodents, many other insects which live in the soil. So this is called the ecosystem, where the living and non-living things, they live together in a particular habitat. This is called ecosystem. And traditional way, in the tradition, in the in ancient period, no need to go to the ancient also. Before some 10-20 years, people actually, there is no such usage of chemical or fertilizers, like right, pesticide or herbicide. This kind of things were not there. But now, as the science and technology are developing day by day, the different kind of chemical substances are growing, which is fertilizer and also chemical for the pest control and the pest control and the weed management, due to which the ecosystem is in imbalance, because when you spray or when you use the chemical fertilizer or chemical, what happen? The texture of the soil also lost. The whatever micronutrients are there, that they also die. The rodent, the insect, the others, earthworms, they all they cannot, their habitat get destroyed, and they cannot stay, or they may die due to such highly poisonous chemical substances. So, in which the ecosystem get imbalance. So this kind of things should not use. Okay, here it is telling the non-chemical farming. Such we can say, here you have got, you get lots of ideas, or you have much we can say you have the chances, you can say, scope are there, much scopes are there, because you see, biological control is different things. Like, for example, I want to give, I'm teacher, but similarly I am a farmer also. I have tea gardens. So now a small garden is there, where now I am trying that garden, some that saplings are there, they are growing just 6-7 months, and they are healthy now. Now I am trying to grow them in a organic way, where the pest control I am using the cow urine and neem, the juice on neem. So they're working now. So this is called biological, okay, non-chemical. There I am not using any chemical substance, where in which I'm getting a good result, because the micronutrients, and also micronutrients means the microbes which are there in the bacteria, like, and also the earthworms and all, they are not getting hampered by my this kind of biological substances. So next is human-animal conflict and linkage to local ecosystem degradation and coping mechanism. Human-animal conflict, like, as the forests are nowadays destroying, the mainly the elephant. I'm talking about Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Elephant are nowadays we have seen they are coming or disturbing the villages, nearby villages. Okay, because we are destroying the forest, definitely they will attack us. So you may understand. No need to explain much because time is very less. Land us land use changes causing ecosystem changes leading to flood, landslide, including vulnerability mapping of the potential landslide hotspot. Yes, land use changes causing ecosystem changes, definitely, right? Land use, the use of land are changing, definitely changing. We're cutting the trees mainly, where the rivers, the floods are coming, and the landslides we have seen, isn't it? because because the texture of the soil means different type of soil are there, no, the textures, clay, loamy soil, sandy soil, like, as the when the soil, or when the soil lost its fertility, or the fertile of the soil get decrease, the texture of the soil get decrease, the sand loss is the turn into sandy soil, the soil become loose. So when the soil become loose, this kind of things, the compact of the soil is very less. So in which the flood and all, the actual landslide and the soil erosion, it's, we have seen it easily. You can see the two differences you will see when the sandy soil, the soil erosion in the sandy soil is very easy, but when the something is there like grass or any kind of plant is there on above the soil erosion will not be there, because the grass, the root of the grass, it compact the soil, it hold the soil tightly, in which they will not allow the soil for the erosion. So that is the very very important factor for the important factor, we can say, for this third, the land use changes, right? The use of land changes. So that is why this kind of things are, we have seen oftenly nowadays. Clouds burst and resultant flooding and its impact on agro ecosystem. Nowadays, this is the very very one common phenomena we have seen in the different places of our country. Cloud burst. So what happened? Cloud burst. It is a bursting of the cloud. The whole rain falls together in a large, in a huge area. The rainfall has come, and it destroy everything. It destroy mainly the road, destroy the buildings. Okay, the water level of the rivers are rise. Okay, it destroy the agricultural sites, agricultures, the farmings. Okay, so this is called cloud burst. So there also you can make one very good beautiful project. Rain gardening, farm ponds, soil erosion control measure, continuous contour trenches, gabion, etc. are the study of the regeneration of green cover over sloppy terrains that I just told. To protect from the soil erosion, this kind of green cover is required in the sloppy areas where the water is flowing. In that area, this kind of the greenery is required, means grass is required. So to save the soil, season words, mango and other fruit orchards, other other species linked to local marketing, and study the process of flowering and its linkage to whether they have the same latitude, longitude, etc. Season watch. Okay, we have to check Hmm. Okay, what kind of fruit they're growing in which season? Whether the same fruit are growing in a different part on the different season or what? You have to check the everything. You have to study thoroughly about the area. Okay. Then sacred group and the important role of conservation of the local traditions and ecosystem services. Selective and control the burning of trees, fodder of cattle rearing, inject tree leaves for goat as a conservation measure. Selective and controlled burning of trees, fodder and cattle rearing, inject tree leaves for goat, etc. as a conservation measure. These are the very easy. Everything is given. Okay, you you can understand. Role of traditional go games, sport and their linkage of health, physical activity, mapping, seasonal games. Many games we played earlier, but now it is not playing. What are the benefit of that, and what are the why now it's not playing? Whether any impact we are getting? This kind of we can say comparative study we can do. Food preservation, processing, seasonal available resources, fish, meat, vegetable, and agro ecosystem. Yes, food preservation also very good project. There in that very many traditional way people preserve food for the later uses. Okay, not regular like achar and all. Fisheries conservation measures leading to sustainable fishing. How fishery help to leading the sustainable fishing? How we can preserve fishes in the fisheries? Pest predators balance in agro ecosystem and cultural pest control measures. This I told in the mm, in the number one point. Study of sustainable measurement. Sustainable mensurations as a means of avoid plastic waste. Menstruation. Study of sustainable menstruation as a means to avoid plastic waste. So here also, what kind of uh, for the about a plastic waste, what kind of uh, sustainable, what kind of menstruation we can have that also uh, for the save of the plastics. Okay, this is one kind of challenge for us how to reduce the use of plastic. This is to study the role of rain garden in water resource. These are the many are there like instead of compare lifestyle in different group. Okay, it's a effect the market force on the changing pattern. Okay, festival dress. Instead of the importance of the various festivals, traditional games. Study traditional biological control method of pest management and again existing. Study of the biofencing plant of the local area and its role in checking many animals. Okay. Scientific study on the traditional method of food storage processing and its role in ecosystem. Study on land use and the role of ecosystem conservation by C. Buckthorn. Okay. Hippophy in different local area. Okay. In the lay is saying. Study of the local community knowledge of polyhybrid medicine and controlled tick infection and diarrhea animals in eco-friendly way. Study of the machining makhana popping in the way of save health and the makhana is a um, kind of thing which people eat. Okay, so this much only. Many are there. You go through this. Okay. If any doubt, you ask me. Thank you.